according to second national opinion poll results for the month of April 2022 reports. The survey was conducted between the 18th to 29th of April 2022 through telephonic interviews among respondents distributed proportionate to the population size across 47 counties in Kenya. William Ruto is the most popular presidential candidate, commanding the highest rating with 47.0%, while Raila Odinga comes closely in second place with 46.9%, making a marginal difference between them of only 0.1%. William Ruto commands serious lead in two regions, Mount Kenya, 76.3%, and Rift Valley, 64.4%. Raila Odinga commands a lead in six regions, Nyanza 76.3%, Lower Eastern, 75.1%, Northeastern, 57.2%, Western, 56.3%, Coast, 56.2%, and Nairobi, 51.6%. While presidential candidate William Ruto is commanding the lead, his popularity has been on a downward trajectory. Raila Odinga's popularity, on the other hand, has been rising steadily. Presidential candidate Raila Odinga has made serious inroads in Mount Kenya region, with his highest ranking at Kivumbi County with 30.2%. While the coast region has been Raila's stronghold for a long period, Ruto has managed to make serious inroads, most recently with his highest ranking at Mombasa County with 34.0%. In Western region, William Ruto has gained significant traction with highest ranking at Bungoma County with 55.8%.
Hello, my name is 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗨𝗧. This is our second pre-election national opinion survey. It is a survey that was conducted between the 18th of April to the 29th of April, and we wanted to understand the voter preferences for presidential popularity across the 47 counties. And our sampling error is ±3 with a 95% confidence level. Our sample size is 4,245 respondents. Telephonic interviews were conducted. Now, it is important to note that during and after fieldwork, various political activities have occurred whose full impact may not be fully captured in some of the results that we are releasing today. Some of those events include party nominations and other major political rallies across the country. Now, we asked our respondents, in your opinion, do you think the country is headed in the right direction? Only 39.6% of respondents agreed that Kenya was heading in the right direction, while a majority, 55.9%, stated that no, Kenya was not headed in the right direction. And some of the major reasons that the respondents provided included high cost of living, corruption, dirty politics, and insecurity. We know how the fuel surge has affected the price of food products. Basic commodities such as unga, milk, cooking oil are some of the items that respondents mentioned had hiked and was affecting their lives in a very negative way. In essence, it made their lives unbearable, and they were wondering if the government could do something about it. As much as it is a global phenomenon affecting many countries in the world, they raised concern that something should be done to ease their burden. On the area of corruption, while corruption is not new in the country, respondents complained that major, or rather senior government officials, have been apprehended for embezzling public funds, are walking large and free, and nothing concrete has been done against them. So they are raising concern that the authorities that are in charge of corruption, for instance, Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, should do something major about it, something that will be seen, plausible attempts to tackle this issue. Well, we had 2% of respondents who stated that they were not sure on the direction that Kenya was headed. We also asked respondents, which political party alliance do you feel closest to? Kenya Kwanza emerged as the most popular party alliance, leading with 47.1%. Azimio Oka was second in place with 46.8%. We also had an undecided block of 6.1%.
Thank you, 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗨, for taking us through that session. My name is 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗧, data analyst from Mizani Africa. I want to present the presidential election voter preferences results. We asked the voters, if elections were held today, who would you vote for as the president? William Ruto is leading at 47.0% and being closely followed by Raila Odinga at 46.9%. This translates to a difference of 0.1%. We have a bit of undecided at 4.9% and others at 1.2%. We decided to conduct a weighted average data where we wanted to understand in terms of real votes, what do these percentages mean? We used the 2017 IEBC data to come up with these figures, and we understand that is the closest data that we could get because we have the same participants that were participated in 2017 elections, and they are still the same participants participating today in 2022 general elections. In terms of votes, if elections were held today with William Ruto leading at 47.0%, this means that he would garner 7,873,811 votes, and Raila Odinga, coming second at 46.9%, would garner 7,644,792. This translates that William Ruto would be leading at with 229,019 votes. We also decided to conduct a trend analysis as we had done for the data that we released on February 2022. We wanted to understand how are these guys performing in terms of popularity. Basing this data with the IEBC data that with the IEBC results of 2017, we could see that in 2017, August 2017, when we had Uhuru Ruto and we had Raila Kalonzo, Uhuru Ruto was leading at 54.3% and Raila Kalonzo came in second at 44.7%. But basing this according to the opinion poll that we released on February 2022, we could see that William Ruto had plummeted from 54.3% to 49.2%, while Raila Odinga was rising from 44.7% to 45.1%. Now, talking of today, the data that we just collected for the month of April that we're presenting today, we can see that William Ruto continues on in a downward trajectory, where he now lags to 47.0% from 49.2%. For Raila Odinga is on an upward trajectory from 45.1% to 46.9%. We are also presenting the popularity rating by region. We want to understand how are these two guys performing, how is their popularity in terms of region. And we can see that William Ruto is commanding a serious lead in two major regions that has the highest population. That is in Mount Kenya region with 76.3%, while in Rift Valley he has 64.4%. Raila Odinga is commanding 6 regions, that is Nyanza region, Nairobi region, Northeastern region, Lower Eastern region, Coast region, and Western region. But it's also worth noting that William Ruto has gained an entry or inroads into some of Raila Odinga's strongholds, that is in Western region, Coast region, and Lower Eastern region. So that is data for the regions, but we also compiled this data for you, and we had to give you the population rating and the popularity rating by county. You have Rift Valley region, and you can see how these two candidates are performing in each and every county. So this is for you to analyze, but it is also worth mentioning that in Coast region, in Lamu County, the two guys are at par at 40.0%. That is William Ruto and Raila Odinga at 40.0%. And it is also worth noting that in Bungoma, William Ruto is leading. This was Raila Odinga's stronghold, that is in 2017 general election. But if elections were held today, we would see that William Ruto would get 55.8% in Bungoma, while Raila Odinga would get that 7.2%. So in terms of in Mount Kenya region, it is also worth noting that Kiambu is the highest county where Raila Odinga has garnered 30.2%. That is in Mount Kenya region. And then followed by that is Meru at 24.8%, while William Ruto has his highest at Embu or in Embu, that is at 86.6%, and Tharaka Nithi at 80.8%. Thank you guys for staying with us and for tuning in for our data release. We will still continue on tracking these guys, the popularity of these two leaders or of the presidential candidates. We want to understand what will happen in the next 1 or 2 months, so we still continue on conducting these opinion polls. Thank you so much.